Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. The four-party chip agreement concocted by the United States has become a joke so quickly. In early July, Shanghai Jita Semiconductor Company revealed that 6 lithography machines had broken through many obstacles and arrived in China. Industry insiders further revealed that the domestic 7 nanometers chip production line will also start soon. As the key equipment of the chip industry, lithography machines have always been a major weapon for the United States to contain the development of China's chip industry. Not only has it repeatedly asked the Dutch giant ASML to stop selling EUV lithography machines to China, but even the middle and low-end the DUV lithography machines are not going to be sold. Its heart of tiger and wolf is obvious. It is to rely on technological monopoly to prevent the growth of Chinese chips. Today, the Dutch giant ASML, which has been courting the United States and besieging China, blatantly slaps the United States in the face and uses 6 lithography machines to show its favor to the Chinese market. What is going on behind this? Technical containment is completely reduced to a joke. Looking back on the past 3 years, the trend of technological containment in the United States has intensified. Huawei has been placed on the sanctions list by the United States 4 times. Not only has the mobile phone chip business line been greatly affected, it has fallen out of the top 3 in global shipments, and even 5G projects have been cut by Europe. The United States put pressure on the Netherlands to restrict the export of lithography machines, key chip equipment, and continuously expanded the scope of restrictions. After concocting a quadrate alliance with the Netherlands, Japan, and South Korea, they formed a tripartite agreement. Under coercion, Japan also officially announced that it will cut off the supply of 23 items of equipment related to the chip industry on July 23. This is not the first time that the United States and Europe have relied on technological monopoly to run amok. In addition to the field of chips, Western countries have monopolized the market for 30 years, with the hand-sheared steel technology used in the folding screen of mobile phones. In emerging industries such as biotechnology, the United States and Japan monopolize bioenzyme extraction technology and label the industrial achievement SILARUI as boosting performance and pumping vitality, monopolizing the Chinese biotechnology market. Chinese biological scientists in related fields went to the United States for exchange, but were turned away. The United States and the Netherlands set off huge waves to take advantage of China, but Chinese technology is under blockade. In April this year, the Chinese Academy of Sciences and the Changchun Institute of Optics and Mechanics officially broke through the EUV light source prototype. So far, China's lithography machine has completely overcome the 3 major technical systems in this field, and successfully completed the mass production of domestic lithography machines, just around the corner. In the field of chips, China Chip International took up the 28 nanometers chip production line and expanded 4 factories in Nanjing and Hefei within half a year. Domestic hand-sheared steel surpassed Japan and won 70% of the global market. Has ASML panicked? The Chinese market is hard to replace. Father of Microsoft, Bill Gates has long warned many times, it is very stupid to implement technological containment against China. It will only force them to upgrade their technology and eat back the Chinese market. Now the prophecy has become a reality. Relying on technological monopoly, foreign giants have been rampant in the Chinese market for more than 10 years. According to the annual financial report data of Dutch lithography machine giant ASML, 34% of its annual total income comes from China. Once domestic lithography machines replace the import market, ASML will directly lose nearly 1/3 of its revenue. In addition, in the global medical device industry, China contributes $200 billion in revenue every year. In the field of biotechnology, in the United States and Japan, Silori, known as the cell energy pump, was able to get out of the predicament and become popular all over the world through the Chinese market. As the trend of global aging continues to intensify, 9 years ago, the century-old Japanese company Yonsei Biotech invested billions of dollars to develop a comprehensive health industry line for the elderly, but the results achieved by Silori have been limited by the small island market. With meager revenue, it is difficult to cover the initial research and development costs. In 2019, after being introduced by domestic mass consumption channels such as Idong, the revenue has increased by 97% for 3 consecutive quarters. According to data from iResearch, in just 3 years after entering the Chinese market, the revenue of this category has exceeded $5.16 billion, and nearly 70% of the users are domestic first and second-tier high-net-worth individuals. CITIC Securities announced that its future industrial scale will exceed $100 billion. With the breakthrough of domestic technology, the era of imported brands recklessly harvesting the domestic market is finally coming to an end. According to customs data, as of May 2023, China has cancelled the import of 45.5 billion chips. After losing the Chinese market, the total value of the US chip industry fell by more than 20%. Among them, Qualcomm's business suffered setbacks, and analog chips and radio frequency chips were even sold off by 90%, but they were still unable to recover. The Dutch giant ASML changed its previous arrogant attitude and publicly demanded to continue supplying. The physical technology is there. China has invested several times in research and development costs, and they will build it later. 6 lithography machines arrived in China urgently. It seems that it is the meaning of showing goodwill to the Chinese market. Give up illusions. Domestic self-research is unstoppable. Not only ASML, but also American giants Qualcomm and Intel have turned against the water and openly challenged. The Wall Street Journal reported that many American companies have already turned to the U.S. business. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs filed an application to continue shipping to China, and Qualcomm officially announced that it would continue to supply 4G chips and other products. In this regard, industry insiders said that after this round of technological containment, China should understand better that it needs its own strength to strike iron. Only technology being close is the most solid foundation of a country. China must never follow the old path of buying is better than making. Only by insisting on self-research and improving the industrial chain can we not be afraid of changes in the situation and move forward steadily in the global industrial chain.